Welcome to week 36, and I guess also a summary for 35. Haven't we all looked at the clips from the early days of CrossFit and thought, I could have been at the games that year? For instance, look at these clips from 2010's CrossFit Games, where there were actually just a few athletes that could keep the toes to bar properly. Sometimes it feels like the sport evolves and the competition grows at the same pace as one's improving one's level of fitness. And that's not very motivating, at least not if you're competitive. The consolation is that the Masters classes have been more over the years as well. Just look at the recently completed Masters Games. So there's still hope for the future. In today's video, I thought I would share some examples from the early days of CrossFit compared to more recent, to get a better sense of how fast and how much the sport has evolved. Let's start with a very concrete one. The CrossFit Total is a classic benchmark, which consists of a 1 rep max in back squat, a 1 rep max in strict press, and a 1 rep max in deadlift. It appeared at the very first year of the CrossFit Games, in 2007. The winner on the female side that year had a total of 530 pounds, or 240 kilograms. When the CrossFit Total reappeared at the 2020 year's CrossFit Games, it was Tia-Clair Toomey who won the event, after a battle with Brooke Wells, with a total of 890 pounds, or 403 kilograms. So 350 pounds, or 160 kilograms more. As a reference, my total is approximately 585 pounds, or 265 kilograms. So even if I'm a smaller athlete, I would have won back in the days. But with the current competition, I would have to increase my total with 100 kilograms to be competitive. On the male side, it wasn't as big of a difference. The winner in 2007 had a total of 1,225 pounds. And in 2020, Jeff Adler hit 1,244 pounds and won the event. So I guess another takeaway is that strength training definitely has grown in popularity and become more common among women over these past years. Makes me happy as a believer of that every woman benefits from lifting heavy weights, while it has been more established on the male side for a longer period of time. On the same theme, let's take a look at the 1 rep max snatch event that first appeared in 2009 and then reappeared in 2021. I have never in my life seen as many fails on the neck as in the event from 2009. It's horrible to look at. And almost no one squat snatches. There are so many muscle snatch and attempt to power snatch. In 2009, the best female snatched 145 pounds, or 65 kilograms. In 2021, both Tia-Clair Toomey and Annie Thorisdottir snatched 200 pounds, or 90 kilograms. Annie, however, was at the games in 2009, and back then she only hit 115 pounds. So a lot can happen in 12 years. And there's still hope for many of us. There were also 3 women snatching 190 pounds in 2021. And as another reference, the workout weight at quarterfinals in 2021 and 2022 was 135 pounds, or 61 kilograms, for women. And then it's for reps in a workout. The best male in 2009 snatched 240 pounds, or 109 kilograms. And in 2021, many of us remember the iconic moment when Guy Malheros snatched 305 pounds, or 138 kilograms easily. So here there's also a 30 kilogram increase. But I guess this guy, who did the snatch event in barefoot running shoes, takes the prize. It's not only the weights that has increased over the years. Like I mentioned in the intro, the level of gymnastic skills has increased just as much. Just take a look at the benchmark workout Amanda, a classic girls workout that first appeared at the CrossFit Games in 2010. It consists of 9 ring muscle-ups and 9 squat snatches at 135 pounds for males and 95 pounds for females. Then 7 muscle-ups and 7 squat snatches, 5 muscle-ups, and lastly 5 squat snatches 4 times. When looking at the clips from 2010 CrossFit Games, it's easy to understand why CrossFit got its bad reputation. My shoulders hurt by just looking at these muscle-ups. And there are even some known faces struggling with the ring muscle-ups, such as Rich Froning and Annie Thorstadter. When Amanda reappeared at the 2017 year's games, it was as Amanda 45, with more than double the amount of work. In 2017, the rep scheme was 13-11-9-7-5 reps, 4 times of muscle-ups and squat snatches. And there were no problems for the athletes to finish the workout. In the midfield of the leaderboard, it was actually the same score times for Amanda in 2010 and Amanda 45 in 2017. Around 12 minutes for the women, both years. Another workout that has appeared several times at the CrossFit Games is the Hopper style CrossFit workout from 2007, which also reappeared at the ranch in 2020 as 2007 reload. But they increased the rowing by an additional 50% and the barbell weight got quite a lot heavier. They also switched the 25 pull-ups to 10 bar muscle-ups. The workout looks like this. 4 times 1,500 meter row in 2020 or 1,000 meter row buy-in in 2007. Followed by 5 rounds of 10 bar muscle-ups in 2020 or 25 pull-ups in 2007 and 7 shoulder to overheads. With the weights being 85 pounds or 39 kilograms for women in 2007 and 135 pounds or 61 kilograms for males. In 2020, the weights were 145 pounds or 65 kilograms for women and 235 pounds or 106 kilograms for men. And speaking of the gymnastic progression, there were only one single person who did the butterfly pull-ups back in 2007. The rest did kipping pull-ups or semi-strict, and there were actually some that had to scale to jumping pull-ups. In 2020, the best male time was 13 minutes and 7 seconds, set by Matt Fraser. And the best male time in 2007 was actually exactly the same. 13 minutes and 7 seconds, even though the workload was a bit easier back then. Top 3 finished sub 14 minutes both years. The best female score in 2020 was 12 minutes and 47 seconds, set by Tia-Claire Toomey, with Hayley Adams and Carrie Pierce also finishing sub 14 minutes. In 2007, however, there were only 2 females who finished the workout sub 20 minutes. And the best time being 16 minutes and 22 seconds. So quite an improvement in performance. There's also the recurring implementation of new movements. For instance, the pegboard that first appeared in 2015. When podium athletes like Catherine Davidstadter and Sarah Sigmundsdottir stood and just stared, unable to finish a single rep. And well, what can I say? It is quite hard. But when the pegboard came back the year after in 2016, there were no problems. There are plenty of other benchmark workouts that reappears over the years in the sport. So let me know if you enjoyed this video by commenting down below or hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel for more CrossFit content. Remember that consistency is key to all worthwhile things in life, not least when it comes to training. See you next week.